2-1 now to Cespedes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2, and Granderson runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here comes the 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Neil Walker will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. Scherzer will check it first, just keeping him close. A check on Walker, now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Danny Espinoza will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Oh, what a great call right there with a full count. At the plate, most guys are thinking fastball, right? But he drops the hammer on him and he gets him to lift an easy fly ball. Well, he was lucky to make contact at all.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Nope, that's
Ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Ben Revere will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, still down 3-0. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
now batting.
Jacob deGrom will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. He's set, now the pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now the 1-2. Runner goes for second, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, and how about that? The bunt stays on here with 2 strikes. Remember, if this is foul, he's out via the strikeout. But fortunately for him, he's able to lay this one down and get the job done.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. The 1-1. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. There's Zimmerman. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play!
And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay for getting that out at first. Well done.
Into the box now, David Wright. Hard hit towards center. And that's going to get down out there. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
So smart here at the plate. You can see trying to hit the ball out, just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Felipe Rivera is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Into the box, Lucas Duda. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Brandon Phillips will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? Just making it look easy.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a ball hit way to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Slice down the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their third hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Wilson Ramos will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the 2-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Neil Walker will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.